Okay, question number 11. Maximum mark 17 points. Looks like this is the vector question. The plane pi 1 has an equation of like this, and pi 2 has an equation. The acute angle between pi 1 pi 2 is theta. Show that theta is 60 degrees. The acute angle between two planes or angle between the two planes normal vector is exactly the same. So we can simply find the angle between two normal vectors. So theta is this is computed by cosine theta equals the normal vector of force pi 1 is 1 to 1. 1 to 1. Scalar product. Normal vector of pi 2 is 1, -1, -2. Divide by the length of normal vector 1 to 1, the magnitude of 1 to 1 is 1 plus 4 plus 1. The magnitude of 1, -1 minus 2 is 1 plus -2 square is 4. So you can calculate this. So 1 times 1, 1, -2, -2 over. So this is square root of 6, square root of 6. This is actually 6. This is -3. So -1 over 2. When cosine theta is -1 over 2, theta is arc cosine -1 over 2 is actually minus 60 degrees, right? So angle minus 60 degrees actually meaning is 60 degrees are same, so it doesn't really matter. The third plane is pi 3 perpendicular to the both pi 1 and pi 2. And there's one unique point of intersection. All three planes are 5, -5, 5. So point R is on all three planes, which also means this point R is also in on pi 3. So the one point is given and the perpendicular to planes, this will give us a normal vector, right? So the pi 3 is normal vector. So pi 3 is normal vector. So plane pi 3 is normal vector is calculated by the cross product of two planes. Two planes normal vector. First plane normal vector is 1 to 1. 1 to 1. Cross product of second plane's normal vector is 1, -1, -2. 1, -1, -2. Is that correct? Yeah. We have to calculate, find out the cross product of these two vectors to find out the normal vector of pi 3. So let me calculate this. So this way you can get rid of this and cross multiply these two and the minus. So it's going to be -4 minus -1. The second you cross this sector, this minus this. So 1 minus -2. Third, you get rid of this sector and then this cross multiply and this. So it's going to be -1 minus 2. So it should be -3, 3, -3. The magnitude doesn't really matter, so you can put just this is 3 times of -1, 1, -1. So the pi 3 vector equation should be -x plus y minus z equals d, and to find out the d we have to plug in this value at this point over here. So it should be -5, -5, -5 equals d. So d equals -1.5. So when d becomes -1.5, so the answer should be pi 3 should be the pi 3 equation should be multiplying -1 both sides, x minus y plus z equals 1, 5. This is equation of pi 3. Okay, find the Cartesian equation of pi 3. We already found, right? So pi 3 Cartesian equation is x minus y plus z equals 1, 5, 15. Each of the plane pi 1, pi 2 contains a mirror. A ray of light is directed toward the mirror pi 1 in the form an angle of 45 degrees. The ray of light from here, and this angle is 45 degrees with pi 1 and meets the point at the P. The ray of light is then reflected toward the mirror pi 2, so it's this incident angle the same as outside angle 45 degrees. Pi 2 then meets pi 2 at the point Q over here. It is given the PR, distance from here to there is 5 centimeter. Okay, then C, using the appropriate compound angle identity, show that sine 75 is the same as this one. So, yeah. Number 1. So sine of 75 degree can be written as sine of 45 degree plus 30 degree. So this is sa co cosa, right? So it's equals as a sine of 45 degree cosine 30 degree plus cosine 45 degrees sine 30 degrees. Sine A plus B equals sa co cosa. Okay, so this sine 45 is root 2 over 2 times cosine 30 is root 3 over 2. Plus cosine 45 is root 2 over 2. Sine 30 is 1 over 2 equals denominator 4 root 2 times root 3 is root 6 plus square root of 2. Yeah, this is exactly same as that one. Okay, by find QR giving you answer in the form of this format, where PQR is integer, okay? Let's find the QR. We need to find the QR. We need to find the length of this length, QR. To find these lengths, we can use a sine rule. The sine 45, this length equal to, we know that this length. So this 60 degree, this 45 degree, plus is 105 degree, which means that this angle over here is 75 degree. That's why they ask us 75 degree sine value. So you can make apply the sine rule. So this one over sine 75 equals this length over sine 45, right? That's the sine rule. So we can write down 5 over sine 75 degree, sine 75 degrees. This ratio is exactly equal to, we need the length of QR over the sine of 45 degrees. So 5 over sine 75, we already got it from here. Root 2 plus root 6, square root 2, square root 6 divided by 4. Square root 2, square root of 6 divided by 4 equals sine 45 is square root 2 over 2 over, that's QR. Let's cross multiply. So root 2 plus root 6 over 4 QR, or cross multiply. So 5 square root of 2 over 2. And then we can multiply 4 on both sides to make it simple. So we got the root of 2, square root 2 plus square root of 6 of times of QR equals 2 times. So this one becomes 2. So 10 square root of 2. So the ranks QR that we want to get, it should be 10 square root of 2 over square root of 2 plus square root of 6. So we multiply rational conjugate on both sides. So square root of 2 minus square root of 6. Square root of 2 minus square root of 6 multiplied top and bottom. And this will give you, bottom will be negative 4. Negative 4 top part. These two is 10 square root of 2 square root is 20 minus 10 square root of 2 6 is 12 equals divide by 2 10, this one becomes 5. So 5 times square root of 12 minus 10 divided by 2. Square root of 12 is 5 times 2 square root of 3 minus 10 divided by 2. Another division is happening over here. Cancel out, it becomes 5. So the answer will be 5 times 5 square root of 3 negative 1. So this will be the answer. Okay. So this one should be 5 square root of 3 minus 1. This is the answer.